Hello everyone, guess what?
We're home.
We're back from where we started.
Back in Vancouver Airport.
Back in Vancouver International. We had the most seamless trip I think I've ever had in my life.
Which is incredible because long after booking, and about 3 weeks before leaving, we learned about the potential Air Canada strike. And we went, do we change our flights? Do we cancel this? Or do we choose to believe in the thought process that everything's going to work out perfectly, exactly as it's meant to?
Yeah.
And that's what we chose.
And we trusted and we had positive thinking. Instead of sitting here worrying about all the what ifs, we decided that, you know what, we're going to trust that the universe is going to do what it needs to do for us to get what we need to get. And it provided everything and then some of what we needed, and we got home safely. So we wanted to record a quick video to just, because we were having this profound thought that when you're on the right path, the universe provides what you need to move forward.
Exactly when you need it. It may not be when you think you need it, because you might not be as patient as the universe, and the universe knows when you're truly ready versus when you think you're ready. And when we are trusting in the universe to deliver what it needs to deliver, that's when we're in flow.
Yeah.
And this, I've traveled my entire life. Billy's traveled so much. And this honestly was one of the smoothest trips ever in terms of all of the connections, meeting our driver at the other end, and without leaving all that worry behind, allowed us to be able to put our energy into all of the learning.
Yeah.
And the up-leveling that we were receiving, and focus our energy on what we needed to focus on instead of focusing it on things outside of our control.
Exactly, because that was outside of our control. Whether the pilots decided to strike or not was not something that we had control over. So we put it out to the universe, we manifested, we said, you know what? Whatever happens is meant to happen. And we trusted in it, and we didn't change our flights. We said, you know what? If it happens, we'll deal with it. But why do we have to worry about it right now? And it shows that majority of people, well, not majority, but a lot of people decided to cancel flights because a lot of the seats were empty on our flight home.
Many empty seats on the flight home.
Which just goes to show you that when there's things, if you want something bad enough and you tell the universe that you want it no matter what, and you are willing to go to the, literally across another continent to go get it,
and you take that action, because the action is important,
and you don't give up at one deterrent along the road, that's when the universe says, you know what?
They're serious.
They're committed. They're committed, and they're taking the action to get what they want to get, and let's give them what they need. And we have literally had, one of the most seamless, went down to weather, down to meeting
every time
people.
It rained, we would be inside looking outside going, oh, look, it rained.
Yeah.
And then by the time we needed to go back outside, it had stopped raining.
It was beautiful, and we even got to meet some of our students along the way, along our travels, and everything's just flowing. And even sometimes when things don't flow, people just give up and they do the whole oh my gosh, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. That's not the truth. The universe tests you sometimes, and we were tested, and we still stuck to our guns and said, you know what, whatever happens, we're going to go and we're going to do what we need to do, and we will find our way home somehow or another.
We could.
And we knew we could, because, there's Air Canada is not the only airline.
If the pilots were on strike, we could fly back via the U.S., get back to Seattle, and, Alaskan Airlines up to Vancouver. We knew there were options, and they might not have been as convenient. However, we knew there were still options.
And I'm going that way.
And man, was it one of the most profound trips I've ever had. And I think
absolutely
such an up level, and the biggest part of it is that the biggest theme of it was just to get quiet. And going out there and being in the countryside of the beautiful English country, it allowed us to not be in the hustle bustle of life here at home, because we get caught up. I have little kids, we all have so many things that we have to do. And then when you can go and separate yourself from all that, that's when your mind can quiet. So whatever practice, we're not saying go fly across the country and do what you need to do, but learn how to quiet your mind. And a lot of the tools and techniques that we use is exactly meant for that, to quiet the mind and get the hustle and the bustle, and get out of that beta brainwave and into those calming brainwaves, so that the clarity and the answers can come to you if you are in a point in your life where you don't know which way to go.
And we're so excited to now be bringing this into our training programs, and we can see all of the little places where we can just add on to what we were already doing and be able to up-level our students even more. And with our business mentor yesterday, we came up with a unique program that is completely unique to us, and we're not going to spill the beans on that right now. However, what we have added is that we're not just training 4 modalities now, we're training 4 modalities and 3 principles. So
we're not going to say anything else about that because we are going to weave this. We've already got all these ideas and we've got so much work to get to, and we have a plan and we have clarity on where we want to go and how to get there.
And it's exciting. It's so exciting to be in this place.
Yeah. So we wanted to have a quick video because we did one right before we left, and we wanted to come full circle because I don't know if you guys can feel our energy, but I feel like way calmer and way more motivated, as much as I already am, to go out and impact the world the way that we know that we can.
Because we have a game plan.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to start implementing now.
So if you're on the fence and you're like, I don't know what's happening, just reach out and we can have a call. And we're going to be doing a lot more lives, and we're going to be sharing a lot more about the stuff that we've learned because we want to share it with you guys. And if you are interested in learning more in detail about doing what we do, because this is, I think, I don't even call it a job. It's like the best thing in the world. It's so fun. I mean, impacting people's lives. Like, what more can you ask for?
And find a job that you love and never work a day in your life. That's where we're at.
Yeah. And then you might find yourself in a cute little English pub on the other side of the world.
Making
friends from all over the world. It's so fun. So fun. All right. Thank you for listening, and we hope we hear from you all soon, and we can't wait to share more of what we've learned. Bye.